Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gospel of Two Wheels, where the coffee's hot, the bikes are fast, and your comments are thankfully absolutely ridiculous. If you are watching this later, not live, please make sure you give us a thumbs up, make a comment, ask a question. I will get to it. At least I'll do my very best. Um, to get to it and answer your questions. So, anyway, Kenneth Keller, what's happening? I know I did not announce this earlier. So I know there are people be joining in late. Sorry about that, everybody. I was busy here valving forks until 8 o'clock last night. So that's what happened. Kenneth, how are you doing, man? Matthew 9:17. Neither do men put new wine in old bottles, else the bottles break, and wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. But they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved. I love it. Who's the Islander? What's happening, my man? How is the lovely island of Vancouver Island these days? You out riding and ripping these days? I'm sure you are. Again, make sure you guys back out of the chat, hit the thumbs up, and then come back into the chat so that we get the algorithm all happy. Zach Farcash, what's happening? Your Mako is out for delivery right now. Roger Hurd coming in from the sun, 113 yesterday. Oh my gosh. Havasu is crazy. Oof, man, that's brutal. I'm guessing you stay inside most of the time or get out real early in the morning. We don't have any real things to talk about today, like specifically, so please ask questions, whatever you want to know, talk about whatever. Dave Brayman, what's happening, my man? I don't have any preconceived things. I put Baja about that, but so speaking of that, actually, let's talk a little bit about the Baja Trip. If you would like to join us, there are only a few slots, maybe two. I don't know. Not many slots left in the Baja Trip. So get a hold of me, Morgan at Highland-cycles.com. I will get you the link to get signed up. Super excited, guys. It is going to be very, very, very rad down there. We're going to be doing some like legitimate, gnarly, hard single track. Smiley Hansen, what's happening? 51 cycles, what's going on, my man? It has been a minute. And Husa, I'm glad you were going riding today. Himalayan Life Adventures, what's happening? Good to see you, Suresh. I love you, man. How is everything in Nepal? I miss Nepal deeply. I love that place very much. So anyway, if you want to go with us to Mexico, let us know. It is going to be for real single track. It's not just a cruise around, putt around on big roads, although that is lovely and a lot of fun down there. This is going to be for real dirt biking. I'm super excited, and we get to ride with the one and only Steve Hengefeld. If you guys don't know who Steve Hengefeld is, then you've been living under a rock. Desert-wise in the motorcycle world. He has 9 overall Baja 1000 victories. 9. And that's overall. That's beating all the trucks, everybody. So, Moto Creek, what's happening, man? Dude, it is going to be so rad to get to ride with Steve. We've got 5 days of dirt biking, 6 nights hotel, all covered $3,350, I think is what it is total. Deposit is $500. And then for $280 or whatever, $285, you can get a shuttle from the States down to Gonzaga if you don't want to drive. I will be driving to Gonzaga because, I'm driving down there. I want to have my van and everything. And anyway, it's going to be rad. So if you're interested, hit me up. I don't have the link. I don't have a way to put the link. Actually, I'll try to put the link in the chat here. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, ask questions, guys. Hold on. We're doing lots of things. Sorry. There's lots of stuff going on here. I got to find the post with the link in it. Oh, here we go. Copy. And sorry, guys. You would have think that I would know how to do all this. Pissed. Boom. There we go. It's 3rd annual No Man's Land ride, guys. It's going to be awesome. True North Motos, what is up, my man? I need to talk to you. I have been busy, and I have not yet gotten to install things. and I apologize. Also, I'm racing that bike this weekend, so when I get back, we'll get it on there and do some testing for you. 551, I will see you at Bull Hollow. And yeah, I'm excited to do the endurance race. Going to Ironman that sucker and see how we do. Smiley Hansen, over 19 total, including the 500,000. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, the guy's got 1 million wins down there, but 9 overall thousands is huge. Seriously thinking about doing the Baja Trip. This sounds epic. Read the whole script on their website. Yeah. 551, dude. If you want to do, you got to get in because it's going to shut down real soon. Yeah, so make the call. And Justin Smiley Hansen has done it many times. It's going to be so good. Baja is amazing, and then Baja with Justin's amazing, and then Baja with one of the kings of Baja is going to be even better. So it's going to be good. Super good. Justin, are you coming to this one? Because you've done the first and second. I feel like you need to. I feel like you need to come and do this one too. So okay. Thursday night ride. I am not riding tonight because I am prepping bikes for the big race in Monticello this weekend. So there will be no dirt biking for me tonight, but that does not mean that you shouldn't go ride your dirt bike. It's Thursday. That's what people do. Go ride dirt bikes. So just because I'm not going doesn't mean you shouldn't go. So go ride your dirt bike unless you are also prepping bikes for the race. But we got bike prep to do, all kinds of stuff going on. So that's happening for me. I will not be out tonight riding. But the weather is awesome. The plateau is amazing. So, yeah, if you're not going racing, I say go. Or if you are going racing and you're super tough and you can do all that, then do that too. What other news? Oh, YZ144 build videos are starting. They come out next week. Or no, excuse me, I think this Sunday. Well, I guess it's next time. Sunday evening, the first YZ144 build video in a while. And talking about how you can get entered to win that bike. Guys, we're giving away that 144 when I'm done with it. It's going to be absolutely sweet. So I got a game plan, got an order of battle ready for it. That's what this next video is about, talking about all the things you have to do and are going to do to get that thing ready to give away. So make sure you go check that out. Make sure you go to highland-cycles.com, get entered. It's going to be sweet. Which is the wrong link? Is this the... Hold on. Should be the right link. No Man's Land. Yeah, no, that's the right link, Justin. It says third annual, but it's on the thing, but it's actually the fourth annual, so yeah. So yeah, I just clicked on it, at least the one that anyway, it works. Ken Keller, Ironman Speed Racer Racing this. Yes, they are. Ironman is going to be Ironmanning with me, and Speed Racer, my son Thomas, will be just doing the short race because he's going for points, and so yeah, it's going to be sweet. But yeah, we are all racing this weekend. I'm very excited. First time racing the WR that I built specifically for racing, so I'm really excited about that. Really excited about that. Big shout out to IRC Tires for the support. I've got fresh VXs to go on there. 140 rear, or excuse me, not a 140. VX40 rear, VX30 front. It's going to be sweet. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Shoot me messages. I want to know what... yours was the wrong link. There we go. Anyway, what do you want to talk about? Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit scattered today. When doing frequent top ends on Minis, 65 for example, is it fine to reuse the cylinder base gaskets? I'm talking 20 to 25 hours. Bjork, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not super desirable because just in case you end up with a leak or something like that, then you got to tear it back apart. But I mean, honestly, if the gasket's in really good shape, it's not torn, it doesn't like stick or whatever, and when you put it back on and fire it up, it doesn't leak, then yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're not expensive, so I guess I would just put new ones on there. But I mean, if you're buying a piston, a gasket would be pretty cheap. So I'm not sure why you would save the base gasket, but I don't think it's good. Idaho ADV, we want more fly fishing content. That is going to come this summer for sure. True North, maybe a 352 stroke. Dude. I am excited to see that from Beta. Really stoked to see what that 350 is going to be like. That is going to be wicked. I'm guessing you're going to get yourself one, True North. I hope you do. And if you do, in fact, if you buy yourself a 350 two-stroke, I will find a way to come up and ride it. I don't know when that would work out, but I will make it happen. There you go. Mike reminds, thoughts on the new Beta 350, going to ride it in the woods. Eve? I don't know. Ever? I think the 350 is going to be wicked in the woods. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I feel like I feel like the 350 two-stroke would be sick in the woods. I mean, maybe it's a tune for MX, although I don't know why. They would do that because like AMA, you can't. I guess maybe you could compete on that in the 450 class. I don't know what the rules are. But no, I mean, no one's going to. I mean, maybe someone's going to try, but let's be honest, folks. The four strokes are king of moto and supercross. That's just all for professionals. It just is what it is. It's unfortunate. I wish they would let the 252 stroke race with the 254 strokes. That would change things. But yeah, I think that bike's going to be like totally bitching in the woods. It's like it, should have a lot of torque. Should be revvy fast and whatever. Hopefully they have a little bit better counterbalancer. True North, Mr. Daniel Northington, I hope. Because if it vibrates more than the 300, it's going to be a little bit disappointing. Because the one thing about the 300 Beta that wasn't my favorite was the fact that it vibrated way more than my counterbalance KTM, which I just never really did figure out why. So. What other questions? Here we go. If Kawasaki did their homework, they will make a 350. Roger Heard. Yeah, I know. I can't wait. So I am going to get a new Cowie two-stroke. I got to actually go put some money down on that. I got to make sure that happens. Pretty happy with the Beta. They took care of my 390 cam failure. Almost a year out of warranty. New from barrel up. Don T. So Beta as a company is hands down the very best at taking care of their customers. I mean, like, far and away better than every other brand I've ever dealt with. Like, far and away better. Like, they are so freaking amazing at taking care of their customers. They will bend over backwards, spend a ton of money to keep you happy with your bike. So, the Beta company is off the charts. I really, 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 really love what they're doing. I just wasn't my favorite bike, but whatever. Who's the Islander? I like this. Picks for Silver Kings this weekend. Zach Farkash says Billy or Manny for the win. I'm going to say Manny. The guy's unstoppable, dude. Like, yeah, he's freaking unstoppable. I don't know. It'll depend a little bit on the course, though. Because if the course is fast, which not last year, I don't know what it was like last year, but the year I raced it, the year I suffered through a very short amount of it because I suck at that, it was actually really fast for the fast guys. Like the fast dudes, it was a really easy course in general for the really, really good guys. So if that's the case, if they don't make it harder, I could actually see Billy getting a win, because I think Billy is faster than Manny when it comes to fast stuff. He's definitely faster than Manny, like on endurocross and things like that. So if it's more of a sprint and more of a difficult enduro instead of hard enduro, I think that Billy might have an advantage. This is just my opinion, but we'll see. I don't know. I watched a little bit of Max Gersten's preview last night, and what I saw, I didn't watch the whole thing because it's an hour and whatever. It looked fast. It looked like I couldn't even get up it, but it looked fast for the fast guys. So I think that if it's like what I saw, I could see Billy winning the thing. Let's see. True North, Billy Manny Webb for sure. And I'd love to see Cody on the box. I have maybe a lot of you guys know, but I have a little bit of information on what bike he's riding, and I'm pretty excited about that. It's going to be freaking sweet. Moto Creek, you'll be happy because you're saying 4 strokes are king. So, yeah. I would really like to see Cody kick butt. I don't know. I don't know if it's much of a secret. I'll just go ahead and say it. I know that he's got a 293 4-stroke built for this race, and he's not talking about it. He's just going to show up, he said, with it. He sent me pictures of the thing, building the thing. I think it'd be super cool. Smiley Hansen, Billy Bolt is your vote. I think so too. I think Billy's going to win if it doesn't rain and it's not any harder than what I saw. I think Billy's got it covered because Billy's just ridiculously fast. And then does anybody know if Johnny Walker is coming over to race the Triumph? Because that would be really cool if he did. For him to finish 6th at Erzberg, even to finish Erzberg, but to finish 6th at Erzberg on a 4-stroke is crazy. Like, crazy. So rad. 551 Cycle says the parade was badass. It was. When I got to do that, and that was like one of my favorite parts of the whole weekend was going through the parade. Guys, by the way, if you're watching this, make sure you back out of the chat, hit the thumbs up, and then come back in. Because it really does help us in the algorithm. True North, are you going to get over to Silver Kings to be a presence and or maybe race and try to win? I don't know. Because I know it's close for you. It's much closer than it is for me. Let's put it that way. What else you guys want to talk about? I am going to shut this thing down at 8 o'clock sharp because I have lots and lots and lots of things to do. In case you didn't know, Zach, my mechanic, is working. Oh, yeah, he's working. Whatever. He is with the National Guard right now for a month. That sucks for me. I am so busy. I have so many things to do. That's why my area is always a little bit disorganized and crazy. Let's be honest, because that's just who I am. But that's why it looks like this. I've got valving shims here, and then an open lift here, so I can work on bikes that the guy still hasn't come to get his free KTM. We're working on it. We're so busy. Anyway, it's crazy time. So, True North, not this year. Bad Skills on part demo day. Oh, cool. Well, have fun with the demo day, man. That sounds awesome. And when are you getting those 354 or 2-strokes? Because I really would like to. I don't know. There's beta dealers closer to me, but I would love to come up there. Oh, also, Dan, do you know? I heard through the grapevine that someone got beta here in Montrose, but no one's talking about who it is. Do you know who it is? And if so, let me know. You can just text me. Let's see. Right on 551. Have a great day. Says got lots of work to do. I'll see you in just a few days at Monticello. It's gonna be awesome. September. Okay, cool. So True North is getting those things in September. We're doing the Death March early this year in August, so maybe for my birthday I'll come up to Washington. That would be kind of cool, huh? That'd be sweet. We'll talk. That'd be fun. Steve Gigliotti. Steve, you have the best last name. How do I find time for all this? That's a great question. I would like to say I'm efficient. I don't really think that that's actually the case so much. I just work real hard and go like hell. Um, Steve Thompson, what's happening, my man? How are you this lovely morning? How is it in Golden Valley? True North, I like that plan. We need to, yeah. Maybe I could figure out how to bring my wife up and make it a vacation for her too. I've done a lot of fun things without her recently. And while she is an amazing woman, that's only going to go so long before I need to like do so. And I like doing things with her. It's not even that I don't want to. It's just I have so many dirt bike options, and she doesn't really ride dirt bikes. So yeah, okay, we'll figure it out, Dan North, because I want to come up and see you, and I also want to ride that 350, and I want to do things. Ooh, okay, we'll talk. I have an idea. It is awesome in Arizona. Right on, Steve. I'm glad to hear that. How hot is it in Golden Valley, though? 551 Death March. Yes, August 23rd is the Death March. If you guys are paying attention, August 23rd is the Death March. It's going to be a hell thing. Bring the wife and kids, family camping. We can do some fishing as well. I like it. That's a great idea. So my one kid won't make it because he'll be in welding school, but my other one might be able to. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So it's going to be awesome. 95, Steve, in Arizona. That's actually not too bad for Arizona. Of course, if that's right now at 7:49 in the morning, then that's hot. But if it's 95 for a high, that's not too bad. But yeah, Arizona's awesome. Colorado's awesome. Everywhere's awesome. They've all got their weird parts. Colorado sure has this weird part over on the east side of the slope these days. What else do you guys want to talk about? What other questions? I'm trying to look around here, see if I have anything. Oh, massive shout out to T-Rex Moto. That throttle is amazing on the WR. If you guys haven't ever checked out T-Rex Moto's throttles, they are freaking incredible. Billet throttle tube. They have an unscrewable cap so you can put your bar ends or whatever, wraparound handguards, anything on there. Super lightweight pull, super smooth, super tough, like massive crashes are good. So, yeah, big fan. Massive shout out to them. Right on, True North. Have a great day, man. So Bucky Sauce, how often should you lube your tire moose? I'm new to running mooses. Got one season of riding on my current set. So, Buck, yeah, I would say, so I only lube mine every time I change tires, but I change tires relatively frequently. I probably only maybe 20 hours on a tire, on a rear tire, maybe 40 on a front. I don't run much past that. I'm very fortunate to get lots of tires for free, so I swap out tires when they're a little bit worn. Moto Creek 51 in Idaho City. Yes, I love it. It was nice and chilly here this morning. Let's see what it is here. Just for grins. Right now in Montrose it's 67. It was much lower than that earlier. So yeah. Dante, hottest balls here in Vegas. Get a couple months of AC with meniscus surgery. Oh, dude. Good luck with that, Don. Get that sucker healed up. So what was I talking about? Lubing mooses. So, yeah, so you need to keep those things lubed because when they get dry, then they make friction, then they get hot, and then they break down. So that's what kills the things super fast. Like all mooses will eventually wear down and break down and get small and need to be replaced. But non-lubed ones happens much faster. So, yeah, you need to do it, I don't know, I mean, maybe a couple times a year. A lot of guys now are putting like a valve stem in the thing, like to cutting a valve stem, or you can buy them, like a valve stem to put in there, and then like pumping lube with a grease gun in through that. That's not a bad way to do it. You could also just take it off and shove lube in there. But yeah, you should probably do something. Bucky says, I'll probably get one more season out of my rear tire. That's crazy. So, that's a long time. So if you're doing that, dude, make sure you lube them every now. Southwest cutting, just like my balls. I don't know why I call it. I know it's Steve Thompson cutting, but it's SW is Southwest in my mind. Kenneth Keller, what do you like best, Plus or IRC? For the hard stuff, I think I like the Plus better. I haven't gotten any really really wet stuff, the Plus, but I like the Plus because it seems like it holds up a little bit better than the IRC, the JX8. But I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I need to test equal sizes too, because the Plus is a 140, IRC is a 110. So, Sea Fleas, what's happening, my man? I put a Zerk in my rim and lubed them. There you go, Roger Hurd. Do people still use Murphy's for bibs, Bjork off-road? Yes, people do. Especially out west where it's dry. Lots of people still using Murphy's. Where it's wet and you ride through lots of rain and or rivers or things like that, that's when the Murphy's is no good, because it's soap and the water will wash it out of there. Bucky says, yeah, put a valve stem in there, pump some grease in there. You can put a Zerk, but you do whatever you got to do. But I would put a valve stem in. You can just get a grease gun, but fill it with lube and pump it in there. Let's see what else. What other questions, guys? We got another 6 minutes here before we're going to shut her down. Trying to think about what else is going on. I got a more beta suspension valving to do here very soon, maybe today. I'm not sure. Brent Lewandowski, also awesome last name. I do like Gigliotti better. I'm just gonna say. That's cool that you give an honest review even with your sponsor of IRC. Yeah, Brent. I mean, I'm all I got is honesty. I don't have looks, money, or speed, so that's all I've got. But yeah, so I think I love IRC and they're amazing. The JX8 is like the kind of the industry standard for a lot of guys, at least here in the States. That's going to be interesting at Silver Kings, because all those boys from Europe are going to be running Michelins. I'm assuming they're going to be running Michelins because that's what they run when they're in Europe. I'm assuming that's what they're going to bring with them, but I don't know. That's actually, yeah. That's another question. Are they shipping their bikes over, or are they going to ship their suspension and build a bike? I don't know. Bucky says, yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to ride that Beta 352. I see guys drilling big holes in mooses. What are the advantages? Kenneth Keller, great question. So the reason they drill those big old holes in the mooses is to soften it up and let the thing collapse, but not all the way to the rim, collapse and create a huge big contact patch and get better traction. So same idea as that half moose thing with the ProLock 360. By the way, still loving the ProLock 360 with that 5150 moose. The Tax Pro moose is also really good. It's a little on the small side. The one thing about the Tax Pro, the Tax Pro Tech or whatever, their little half moose is it's a little on the small side, so it doesn't really fill the tire up, which means that it doesn't, you got to put air in there for it to not be too flat and soft, and then you run the risk of it going flat. And so the 5150 moose and the ProLock seems to be the absolute ticket. Motor Creek, not true. You got a face. I know your mama will always love. That's true. By the way, where's my mom? She's not on here today. I got to give her a hard time. Sea Fleas run the Plus Matterly MX2 up front and love it. Ooh, nice. I'll have to try that out. I should be, excuse me, getting a Plus dealership. They asked me if I wanted to sell tires, and I said yes. I'd like to stock a couple of those tough ones here for guys that are into the hard enduro, and it's weird. I haven't heard back from them, so I gotta reach back out. I know they're busy. It's because the Plus USA is actually Risk Racing here, and I'm sure they're super busy. So. The Murphy's is not the best. It does not have all the cooling properties. Very correct, Smiley Hansen. It does not. But if you lube your balls or moose Frequently, the Murphy's does work. It doesn't stick around as well and all that good stuff. So, Steve's hitting. I have a Husky TE 110 with a Magura clutch master. That's unfortunate. The leaks even after a rebuild kit. Should I swap it out with a Brembo? Yes, is the answer. Will the fitting at the brake line need to be changed, or will it be the same at the brake line? On the line. Steve, I don't know about that. I don't know about the fitting. I'm guessing it will probably be different, but it will be worth it. You might just have to buy a master and a line. I'm sure you might have, I don't know. I'm sure it will hook up to the slave, maybe. I don't know. You're going to have to do some research. I don't know off the top of my head, but it would be worth it, in my opinion, because Magura sucks, and it would be way better. And, of course, actually, with the Magura clutch, I don't know. If it's a newer one, which it probably is, it actually might just swap over. You should just check. Sorry. If you're not too in a hurry, you could just buy the master, see if it fits. If it doesn't fit, then buy, so I don't know. So you go one at a time, you not buy it all at once. I got a 25 XCW 300 now. There's a great deal on 25 XC 300. Would that be a mistake to ride it in the woods? No. 25 or an XC300 is wicked in the woods. This one was amazing. I think it's great. Kenneth got looking to get a 390 Enduro. Any opinion? Enduro R. Are you talking about the RR Beta? Because the 390 is a freaking phenomenal thing. 5280 James, it's good to see you, man. I'm glad you made it here. You're probably out working on some Acuras right now, early. So if you're talking about the Beta 390, Kenneth, phenomenal motorcycle. Such a good motorcycle. Right on. Guys, it's almost 8 o'clock. So Punk Rock Club, I just need to say I love you very, very, very much. I have a really good verse today that I want to someone's asking questions. I want to share because it was good this morning as I was having my quiet time with Jesus. But yeah, Punk Rock Club, I love you the most. Thank you all so much for sticking with me for all these podcasts. I know that this one's definitely a little scattered. I know they're all a little scattered. 380 Enduro R, new bike from KTM, is new. I'll have to, okay, I don't know about that yet. So the KTM adventure bike. So 390, quick shot on that. I guarantee you the whole thing is built in India or China, but not in Austria. Although 390s always have been built from their inception, have been built in India or China. So real quick, Psalms 35. For his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may last through the night, but joy comes with the morning. Thank you, God, for that. Thank you for the fact that every morning we get another day to start over and just do our very best. So I'm excited. Lucky looked you. Sorry, I don't have time. I love you guys so very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And you guys are rad. And I hope that what we're doing here is inspiring you guys to not just work on, but get out and ride your dirt bikes.